All right, guys, you seen the title in the thumbnail, and we about to do something just a little bit different. I'm gonna show you guys how to make this salmon potato au gratin. Man, this is different. Get in your kitchen, let's go. So the first thing we're gonna do to get started is we're gonna prepare our salmon. You can't actually do this ahead of time. I started to, but I said, you know what, let me just, take you through the whole recipe. And we're just gonna hit that with a little salt and a little pepper. And already I preheated our oven to 350 degrees. And all we're gonna do is place this in our oven, just like this, for about 10 to 12 minutes, all right? All right, so while this salmon is cooking, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our heavy whipping cream and our milk, and we're gonna just combine it just like that in the same, and we're just gonna set this aside real quick. Now we're gonna take our potatoes and our dry seasoning, like our kosher salt. We're gonna sprinkle it over our potatoes, just like that, along with our thyme. Adjust your seasoning as you see fit, and our black pepper. Just like that, man. That looks good right there. And guys, I just realized as I was putting all this together is that I didn't even name the ingredients, but they are in the video description below. Of course, we're using salmon, Parmesan cheese. I'm using some fresh garlic. We use some heavy whipping cream, milk, some panko breadcrumbs, kosher salt, black pepper, thyme, and we definitely got our russet potatoes here. So those are the ingredients. I know I forgot, but again, they on the website. So now we're gonna sit this aside until our salmon are finished cooking. All right, so we're about 10 to 12 minutes in. This is our salmon, and we're just gonna let it cool down for a bit. Once we let it cool down, we're gonna start getting that baby, flaking it up like this and chipping it up, brother, just like this. So we're gonna let it cool down for a minute, maybe about 10 minutes, and then we're gonna come back, all right? All right, so we're about 10 minutes in. We're gonna just start getting this baby flaked up like this. And I tell you, I feel like eating this salmon just like this, to be honest with you. Smell good. Got a little end piece here. We're gonna see what it tastes like. This ain't quality control. I love me some salmon. It's expensive though. It's definitely expensive. All right, so I'm just gonna move this over here for right now. Sit on top of our cooktop. Gonna go in here, grab our baking dish. All right, so now we're gonna grease our baking dish with a little cooking spray, and we're gonna take our potatoes, and I may not use all these, but we're gonna start placing them at the bottom, and it's okay for them to overlap in this particular recipe, but you want your nice sturdy bottom. So now that we've laid down our first layer, I'm gonna add half our garlic here as well. I thought garlic was gonna add a nice touch to this particular recipe. Now we're gonna take our salmon, this is like a 1 1/3 cup, and we're just gonna add it to the top like this, or on top of our potatoes. Guys, you can already see where it's going. I don't even have to tell you. You can see where it's going. All right, now we're gonna take half our Parmesan cheese, and we're gonna sprinkle that on top of our chipped salmon. Salmon, not salmon, salmon. All right, now we're gonna take our heavy whipping cream and milk, and we're gonna pour half of that, which is about 2 cups here. So we're gonna pour like a cup over the top. Just like that. And now we're just gonna repeat those steps again. Take our potatoes, layer them on top of our Parmesan cheese and salmon. And guys, when you cut these potatoes, you wanna kinda cut them to where they're, similar in size. That way they cook evenly. All right, so that's all I'm gonna need. I'm not gonna need the rest of it. I know this is only a few. Just gonna sit that aside. I'm gonna come across that with the remaining of our garlic. Now we're gonna come on top of that, remaining of our salmon. I know some of you probably wondering about the salmon being overcooked. For this particular recipe, it's okay, and you'll see why. You're just not eating just salmon by itself, eating salmon and potatoes. I understand your concern. I wouldn't be too concerned about it. So once we added our second layer of salmon, we're gonna come back over that with the remaining of our Parmesan cheese. Man, whew, I can't wait till this thing get ready. Then the remaining of our cream and milk. And just to add that little crunchy top to it, We're gonna go in with our breadcrumbs over the top like this. Again, I recommend panko breadcrumbs for this one rather than regular breadcrumbs. Gives you that crunch. I'm talking about gut with a DT at the end of it. Good. So we're gonna go ahead and put this in our oven on 350 degrees. We're gonna let this baby bake for 1 hour. And guys, trust me, don't worry about the salmon. Trust me on this one. All right, guys, this is what we have after about an hour in the oven. So now we're gonna let it sit for 10 minutes to allow everything to set, and we're gonna come back, all right? All right, guys, it's time. I've been waiting too long. It smells good and it's looking good. I'm just gonna hit this with some dry thyme. Now, you probably put some fresh thyme on it as well. I don't have any fresh thyme. We're just gonna hit it with some of this dry thyme, just like that. And man, we are good to go. We're gonna get this baby plated up for sure. Y'all ready for this? You heard that crunch in there? We got to get into it right quick. Man, this looks good. Look at this quality control. Oh man, I love that crunchy top too. Oh man. God, that's it right there. Add this one to your list. Move it up to the top of AWE recipes to do. Sign up to my weekly newsletter, Inside the Kitchen. The link's in the video description below. I'll see you guys over there. And until then, y'all already know who I am. This is All Wings Everything. And remember, him not a chef. Him just cook a lot. And I'm out. Peace.